Okay, there you are.
Okay, so what do I do?
All right, so push the clutch all the way to the floor.
Okay.
And you might stall it a few times, but that's just life. So we'll put it in first,
Okay.
and then push the button. Pull up a little bit, push the button. Pull up first.
It's not working.
No, it's okay. Let's pull up first. There you go. Push down. All right, so we're not rolling. You see we're level. So your foot's on the floor. You're in first gear. Just feel that gas pedal first. See where the throttle's at. Yeah, see there? So do it by ear, so you don't have to worry about gauges. Listen to it. Give you a little bit of gas. I'll tell you where to stop. That's a little too much. A little bit more. Right there. Now ease off real slow. Hold the right foot steady. Real slow on your left.
I'm really scared I'm gonna wreck this car, Dad.
No, you're fine. Trust me. You got this. The way you drive that four-wheeler, you got it down.
It's a four-wheeler.
That's all right. This is too. Got four wheels.
This is not a four-wheeler.
All right. Hold on. Let's see where this car goes.
Come on, bro. Go faster.
All right. So slow and steady on the left foot.
How do you do this so quick?
That's really good. There you go. See there? Holy crap. Turn left. That's good. You did a good job. You didn't stall it.
Shut up.
No, really. I know the first time I did this, I stalled it 9 times. And I know how to drive a stick.
This isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
So you see we're at 2,500.
Yeah.
3,000 is max pretty much. I mean, well, no, you can take it to 7 if you want, but where I shift is generally around 3.
You're shifting, not me.
Okay, so when we shift, you're gonna have to use that clutch pedal again.
What do you mean?
Well, because this ain't like the old days. They got synchronizers and stuff and changes the dynamic. But so when we go to shift, it's a 2 operational deal really, because your right foot's coming off the gas a little bit at the same time your left foot is pushing the clutch. Just like playing the drums, right? So we'll wait till we make this corner,
Okay.
and then we'll go through the gearing. You comfortable? Okay.
I just don't want to, like, do something that...
Ease off the gas a little bit. You can bring it down to about just below the 2 there, that line below the 2. And then when you turn, there's no cars coming. Don't take your foot all the way off the gas.
Oh, no, I did that too.
And then start turning. Faster, faster, faster. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. What? That's what I'm talking about. I ain't worried about you driving.
I'm just scared I'm going to kill someone else. Or myself.
That's why we do this when nobody's around. So, all right. So you're gonna push the clutch in.
All the way?
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to stall it, Dad.
You're not going to. You're already rolling. All right, go. Let go. So that time you did not come off the gas pedal, which is okay because you're maintaining a good RPM. But as you learn to drive more, you're gonna want to let off that gas pedal, right?
So when it's time to do the thing, I let off the gas and push the clutch in and then switch it?
Yep, and then get back. So what you're doing is you're building muscle memory with your right foot, just like on the drums, right? So you're going right back to that same position. So where your foot is right now, if you was to shift, remember that position. That way when you come back off the clutch, you go right back to that same position, right? So we're gonna go to 3rd. Go ahead and hit your clutch. You're in 3rd. There you go. See how much better that sounded?
Yeah. You know what, Dad? This is going to teach me to sneak out with your car.
Well, if you ever do, just don't come home.
I
You
won't.
better hide.
I'll hide. I'll probably be in jail, actually.
It's very important to be able to listen to the vehicle. Don't worry about gauges and stuff at first, okay? Ease off the gas a little bit. Now this is a gradual corner, so you don't have to turn is hard, you can let your foot off the gas all the way if you want. And
I just don't want to.
there you go. You got it. No, you got it.
Car or myself or you.
You're staying between the lanes.
I haven't gone off the lane once. Have you noticed that?
Now you've done very good, and don't worry about the car. It is insured to the max, and they will fix it. I promise you. All right. You don't need to worry about that. Just focus on how to drive a stick.
I thought this was gonna be hard.
No, it's very easy. It's just practice and learning timing, how fast to turn the steering wheel, how fast to come off the clutch, where to put your gas pedal every time, back and forth through the gears.
Yeah.
So that you're consistent, so the car doesn't jerk when you shift, right? It's very important because when you get your Mustang and you go out hot rodding around, you want it to be right every time. Consistency.
Like Matt.
Yeah,
Just like Matt.
Matt's pretty good.
Matt's pretty good.
Yeah, he actually is a good driver. You want to try fourth gear?
Ready?
All right. You're in fourth.
I really hope a cop pulls us over.
You want to be able to see the
I'll be
cop.
like,
You want to
"So."
experience that, right?
Yeah. I'll be like, excuse me, sir, can I help you?
Well, with this day and age, the most important thing to remember, if you ever get pulled over, don't take off your shirt. The cop might be gay.
The cop might be gay. Don't want to do that. I didn't mean to go over it that hard.
No, you're okay. I normally hit that about 107. It does pretty good.
You're a great dad, you know?
Thank you, baby. So what we'll do on this corner is when we get up close to it, you'll push the clutch in. I'm going to pull you down to second gear. All of these corners, the car loves second gear on these corners.
Yeah.
I know this because I drive to the max, right? So we'll just get up there, I'd say right around that green sign. We'll push in the clutch, I'll grab second, and then ease off the clutch. It's going to slow you down. Don't worry about the gas pedal. Go ahead. All right, let off the clutch. Don't hit the gas.
Oh.
Right. See, the car's slowing you down. You don't even have to do nothing. Turn faster, faster. There you go. See, that's a 90-degree turn right there. That's a little different.
Yeah, you gotta be a little quicker.
Yep, a little quicker on the steering wheel. All it takes is practice, and I don't want you scared of the car. I want you to know how to drive a stick. And being that this is your first time to drive, it's very important that you're in a Shelby GT500. Third gear. All right.
This is actually pretty easy.
It really is.
I mean, whenever you see you driving it, I'm just like, confusion has just kicked in.
Fourth gear. Got it. Pretty slick, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like the car drives itself.
Yeah, you're just steering.
She does have a mind of her own.
Yeah.
By the way, her name is Sally.
Her name is Sally. Man, that's the name I've named my first four-wheeler. One named
Awesome.
Sally. I forgot about that. You know the green one I had?
Yeah.
The first one? I named her Sally. That's funny.
You know, all of your brothers and sisters are going to be jealous.
Oh, yeah. That's just fair, though, because, like, I'm the youngest.
That's right.
You know, you trust me a lot more. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm doing better than half of them did the first time they drove.
Actually, none of them drove a stick for their first car. They all drove automatics.
Seriously?
Yes, ma'am.
I feel special.
You are special.
Oh, when I see you going around those corners, I'm like, how do you not, like, crap yourself?
Well, I've been,
Doing it for a long time.
yeah, before I even had a driver's license, I was racing, so
Yeah.
quite a bit of experience. Of course, doesn't always pay off. I'm not perfect.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're thing on this corner, it's a 90 degree, so a little faster on the steering wheel like you did on the last one.
Got it.
And we'll do second gear now. Got it? There you go. So with that motion, go ahead and make this corner. There it is. Perfect, perfect. Look at you. What you worried about? You got this. It's easier than playing the drums, ain't it?
Yeah.
Third gear.
I enjoy that too, but
Got it?
driving's definitely, you know, and I always said I didn't want to drive, but like now that I know it, now that I'm in the driver's seat, it's a lot easier because it's like, this isn't really hard, you know?
Yeah.
You just gotta stay between the lines,
So
pay attention, and don't hit people.
that's it. Did you see how quick the response is on the steering wheel
Yeah.
when you had let go for a second and bumped it with the other hand? You see how quick it moves?
Yeah.
So when you come to shifting on your own, you're going to have one hand on the wheel, one hand on the shifter.
Yeah.
When you do that, just make sure that you're steady and ready with your left hand holding that wheel. Because in the action of you switching gears, if you move that left hand, the car will move quick and it'll spook you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to stay in third on this one. This is a gradual corner. It's a long corner, but it's gradual. So third gear's fine on this one. Unless I'm driving, I got to grab second.
Shut up.
Heck yeah, well that's because I want to go fast.
Yeah. I am speed.
That's right. Second place is the first loser.
Oh yeah. But of course, fifth place is
Yep. This is also a third gear turn, just cruising. There you go. On these back roads like this, you always want to be careful of the edge of the road because there's always loose gravel, and if you're moving with any kind of speed, that back end will want to slide a little bit, and if you're not ready for it, it'll put you in a ditch.
Yeah.
Yep, just like me. Several times I've been in ditches and hit trees and flipped dump trucks, and that's how I learned to drive. The hard way. Luckily, I lived through it.
Yeah.
So in a situation like this, you got two cars parked on the side of the road,
Go slow.
right? Just kind of slow, and because you got another car coming in the other lane, right?
You can't really go in the other one.
That's right. So just try to center. That car sees those two cars and knows that you need a little room. So most of the time, people give you that leeway, but don't count on that.
Yeah.
Also, you don't know if somebody's going to get out of one of these cars, and if they sling a door open, we're taking it off, right? So always think about that stuff. And you drive down the road. You see those water tanks down there?
Yeah.
You need to be looking down that far when you're driving. I don't care.
Right here, way down there.
That's right. I don't care if you're driving 20 miles an hour or 200 miles an hour. You better be driving way down there. See what's coming. Because if you're driving 200, it's coming fast.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Now you shift to fourth. Just go straight back.
I'm scared.
You got it. Look at that. What?
I did it.
What?
Okay, that's easy.
Oh yeah, next weekend you're doing donuts.
I'm down.
Now fifth is kick it out of four, a little bit to the right and forward. That's
So,
fifth.
Like this, that.
Yep.
Okay, do I do that now?
Yep. We're in trouble. Yeah, you just picked that up too damn fast.
I mean, I am a sim.
Yes,
It's in my
ma'am.
blood to be racing.
It is absolutely in your blood. That is true.
I'm going 60. What's the speed limit?
60.
Okay, we're good then.
Yeah, you're good.
Not trying to break any walls.
Right. Well, we got a radar detector that'll help us a little bit.
Yeah. Not unless they're hiding. Well, I mean, they'll still pick it up, but. I always thought it'd be easier to drive with the steering wheel in the middle, but it's actually not.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can see where your tire is on this side, so that means you can see where that tire is.
That's right. So, do you want to try downshifting?
What is that?
Going from 5 to 4, where you just came from?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and do it. There it is. That's perfect. You notice how the car didn't jump a lot?
Yeah.
Because you're learning how to feather that clutch. That's what you do whenever you're getting ready to pass somebody. In this car, the way I drive it, I'll drop 2 gears.
Do you want me to go on the highway?
No, we'll wait on the highway probably till next time. Now, do you want to go home now, or do you want to go back and do it again?
Let's drive back.
Want to drive back? Okay. All right, so there's a part, not this one. Keep going. On the left side of the road, there's a driveway down there. We'll go into that driveway. When you get ready, pull it to second.
How do I do that?
You're going to go out, over, and back.
What?
I'll do it. Go ahead. Push clutch. All right, let off the clutch.
Crap.
That's okay. Relax. All right, we're in neutral. All right, push the clutch in. Now, see, reverse is over here. All right. All right, ease out of the pedal. That's okay.
What do I do?
You killed it. Push the clutch in. Crank it. All right, clutch is in. Reverse. A little bit of throttle. There you go. Coming on back. Doing good. Hell yeah. All right, that's good. Pushing the clutch. Hit the brake.
1, 2 seconds.
Brake. Clutch is in. First gear, a little bit of gas. There you go. Come on with the clutch. Perfect. 90-degree turn. Turn. Yes, ma'am. You got it. Now, you can probably make a big circle. If not, we can stop and back up. It's not a big deal. So just,
Can I try to make a circle?
yeah. So what you'll do, go ahead and push in the clutch.
Is it turned off?
Yeah, pushing the clutch. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna set this down for a minute. My thumb's hurting. So this is how you're gonna do this. Once we crank it back up, go to first. Same thing, take off slow. Once we're rolling, when your foot's completely off that clutch, you can just hold your gas pedal there, because we're not gonna go fast. We're just gonna try to make this corner. We should be able to do it. If not, it's not a big deal. We can stop and back up. So when you take off rolling, we're going to head towards that handicap sign. And whenever you see that park and stop in front of the handicap sign,
Yeah.
whenever that park and stop gets to the hood, right, you can see the edge of the hood, right? You don't have to look up, just comfortable, relaxed in your position. You see the hood where it sits. You see that line, right? So when the line of the hood meets up with that parking stop, turn your wheels hard left, right? Just quick, hard left, and then it'll start bringing you around, and we should be able to make it. All right?
Got it.
All right, fired up. Go ahead, you're in neutral. Push in and forward. There you go. Now you gotta go all the way. Oh, your clutch pedal might not be all the way in. So clutch has to be on the floor. There you go. That's another thing. I'm gonna turn the AC off. That does help when you're taking off. It'll help a lot more. So a little bit of gas. Oh wait, first gear. Clutch is in?
Yep.
All right, first gear. Nice and easy, a little bit of throttle. It's all right. Now, I'm gonna leave it in gear. Just push the clutch in, crank it, and you're set ready. Nice and easy. Perfect. That's right. Turn, turn, turn. Nice and easy. Back to your right now. No cars. Turning right out. Yep. You got it. Look at you. Acting like a pro. second. There you go. Yep. That'll give you third. You can do it now. That's fifth. It's a real tight pattern. So back up. There you go. Perfect. Exactly right. Yes, ma'am. You got it. You've been driving for 20 minutes and you're already shifting and driving by yourself. And you can go to fifth. Perfect. That's my seatbelt. As long as you have the tach between 2 and 3,000, you can shift anywhere in there you want. The trick is learning how to hear 2 or 3,000 RPM. That's fourth. Jump back over to 6.
Is that 6?
Yep. You got it. That's 6th. 6th is a really tall gear. Sometimes I don't even use it. Oh yeah, your seatbelt. Well, we'll just wait while you're driving because that's a lot to do while you're rolling. But so yeah, 6th gear is really tall. I normally don't use 6th gear unless I'm running about 120. Generally around town, I don't even use 5th sometimes. But
So how do I roll back to 1?
If you wanted to downshift all the way, because you don't want to go from 6 to 1.
You go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's right. Now, you can go every 2. You can go 6, 4, 2. And then before you go to 1, you got to be rolling really slow because first gear is very tall. That's a big step. So second down to first. So if you wanted to do that, you can do that now. You got plenty of road.
So what do I do? Just jump back to 4?
You're in 6, so you're going to come 4 and then 2. So do 4 first. Push in the clutch, go to 4, come out on the clutch. That's 4. That's okay. That's perfect.
You're supposed to do that?
Yes, ma'am. Because you went down 2 gears, that's why it sounds like that. So hold on. Let off the gas. You see you're at 3, right? Let it come down to 2, and then go to 2. Go, do it now. 2. There you go. You see how the RPMs kind of lined it up, and it was smoother, right?
Yeah.
Because your RPMs are down here now. Whenever you get that tall gear, then it's wham, it slams that tach.
Yeah.
So let off the gas.
Okay.
Don't push clutch yet, because you want to see that RPM. Get down to about 15, which is halfway between 1 and 2. Now go to first and ease off the clutch. See how tall that is? Big step. Now go to second.
Do I stay in second or on the curve?
You can do second or third.
I'm gonna stay in second.
All right.
And then once we get around the curves, I'll do third.
If you can drive a standard, you can drive any car.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's paddle shifters or just a regular old put it in D and go. You have a better concept of what's going on with the car when you drive a standard. You start understanding things, RPM and shift patterns and timing, and everything starts making a little bit more sense, right? Now you can grab third. Yep.
So 2.
Yeah, if you're in 3, yeah. I think you're in 5, but yeah, you were in 5th.
Oh.
So, all right, pushing the clutch.
Hold on.
Pushing the clutch. All right, we're in 2.
Okay.
You got it. Perfect. That's perfect. Third.
Straight up.
Up and over. Up. That's 5th. All right, clutch. 3rd. Go ahead. Yeah, see, so you were in 3rd. I mean, you were in 5th earlier.
Yeah.
But it's not a big deal. I just know it because of the sound and the speed, right? Straight back to 4th. I don't know if you noticed or not, but the cell phone is staying on the dash while you're shifting.
Yeah, because it's smooth.
That's very important. You're very smooth. The dash has Armor All on it. The phone will slip off very easily. So you being able to shift and maintain that cell phone is badass. Now try 5th.
Went straight over up.
Yep. Open up. There it is. How fast you going?
70.
That's awesome, ain't it?
I have a feeling.
Alright, so ease off the throttle. Because right there at those yellow signs, we're going to turn right. And we're running 70. So you don't think about it, but you're moving pretty decent. So go ahead and pull it down to 4th. This is back left. Push clutch. Oh, okay, you were in it. My bad.
It's okay.
All right. Go to 3rd. Oh, okay, yeah. You're on the brake. Okay. Other pedal. Yeah. 3rd. Yep. There you go. Now this is a 90 degrees, so go ahead and grab 2nd. There you go. Hard, hard, hard. That's right. Perfect. So, I noticed you're using your left foot for the brake.
Not supposed to do that.
Right. Yeah, that left foot's for clutch only.
Try to get used to the pedals about that.
And that's okay. I'll tell you, I have tried to use my left one, and my left one is never as good as my right one as far as finesse.
Yeah.
To be able to ease on that brake pedal, I don't understand it with my left foot because of muscle memory. Go to 3rd.
Straight up.
Up and over. Yeah. Yep. Let off. Yeah, that's 5th. All right.
I keep on getting those confused.
It's okay. Yeah, because you're going over a little too far. That pattern is very, very tight. Literally, the pattern's about that far apart.
Oh.
Very tight. So you won't have that. I'm not going to call it a problem because it's not a problem. That's exactly what you want, is a tight shifter. But in your regular Mustangs and other vehicles like that, the pattern is spread out.
Yeah.
A little wider, so it's not so hard to get to. You want a tight pattern like that when you're racing, because it's a quick 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
To where with a slower vehicle, it's it's like you're on a Sunday drive. You got time. Now if you're in a truck, it's got a tall shifter, so you're going from here to here. Almost like a diesel rig.
Notice how I'm not looking at you?
Huh?
Do you notice how I'm not looking at you?
Yes, and that's okay. That's exactly the way I drive.
When you talk to people.
That's right. We can have a conversation, but I'm paying attention to what's going on around me. That is the single most important thing about driving. You pay attention to the people around you. Let off the throttle. A little bit on the brake. We're in 3rd gear. This is a good 3rd gear corner. There you go. Back on the gas. Now, there's 2 ways you can steer these corners. You can steer them with that gas pedal, or you can steer them with the steering wheel. So if you get your steering wheel set where you like it, just by giving it more gas or less gas will dictate how that car is going to follow that lane, right? Go to fourth.
Straight back.
Yep.
Yeah, this is definitely easier than I expected it to be. 'Cause I thought I was gonna have to like do a lot more movements.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It just looks complicated, and a lot of people don't they're a little shook, or maybe they just don't have a better teacher. I don't know, but some people just don't want to, you know, and it's out of the unknown. That's what it is. You just don't know what, and
But you never know until you try new things.
that's it. You got to be calm about it, and that's why Mama don't like me to ride. When it comes to this car, she's nervous, and I realize that. That's why I tell you, don't worry about the car. The car's covered. We'll take a hammer to it right now. It's covered, right? Don't worry about the car. All right.
Turn left.
Bring
or
her.
right?
You're gonna go left. You're gonna bring it down to second, though. Do it now.
Hold on. Left.
Nope. Second left.
This way.
No, hold on. Okay, you're gonna stop. Okay. Now, technically, this is not a stop sign, so, and that's okay. You did the right thing either way. But when there's not a stop sign, that means you have the right of way. So a little bit of gas and ease off the clutch. There you go. That's perfect. Most of the time, I can't launch the car like that. Literally. Go to second. Look at that. Perfect. Little easier coming off on that one. It really depends on where your RPM is. Go ahead. That's fifth. There you go. Got to get in tune with that motor. What's that motor doing? What does that sound like?
It's going higher.
That's right. Pull it straight back to 4. There you go. That was a lot smoother. A little late on the throttle, but a lot smoother on the clutch. That's good.
Hey, there's the church.
Yeah, that is a church. We just came from there 33 minutes ago.
Oh, dang.
Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Yeah.
And a Shelby.
In a Shelby. It's not fun. If it's
All right,
not a
so you see
Shelby.
the squiggly line sign?
That means turn.
Yes, ma'am. And underneath there it says 25 mile an hour. Now you ain't got to go 25. That is a suggestion because it's in yellow.
If it's in green, then
You're in a car that can handle these corners probably about 55, honestly.
yeah.
But we're not going to do that yet. Slow down.